Yeah, today's the perfect day for this. It is a very wet, soggy day, and we can't make hay in this kind of weather. So we got something else that we're gonna do. It'll still get us paid too. Different video for you today. You could tell it is very rainy. But today is the day that our lambs are supposed to go to the sale barn, and we're also gonna take, wind just blew my hat off. We're also gonna take the cold ewes, and we also have to take a ram that was from last year as well. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get all of them out and about down here in the chute system that I put together in the rain by myself, and we'll show you what it's like. Well, today's video is gonna be a little different than normal. You can see Spirit's out and about. We got the truck, the old 6.5 is hooked up to the stock trailer, and these are about to be filled with lambs, and well, sorry. This is about to be filled with the whole flock. We have it set up. We are going to sort everybody off. We're gonna use this 3-way sorter from our Lakeland squeeze chute, or chute system. So basically, as they're coming through here, they're gonna go to the left and go back to pasture here. If they're staying, if they're part of the main flock, the breed flock. If they are not, basically they're gonna come straight through, and we're gonna close this off. We're gonna use the rain to our advantage because the sheep don't like to be out in the rain. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna close this off and make it to where they're gonna wanna go into that trailer, and we won't have to fight with them to get them in there. Well, as you can tell, it is a big day for us. Not really a big day, I guess. It's another good day, though. This is another payday for our farm. So a lot of our lambs actually sell direct from our farm. However, obviously each year as we grow, we get to a point where we're taking more and more to the sale barn. Now this year, I'd have to look at the sheet again, but I think we have 47 that are going, but that also includes some ewes that are being culled. Now, if you saw the last video when we first used this Lakeland chute system, this is where we kind of sorted everybody out, tagged everybody, and also marked those that are going to be culled. Now, Scruff here is not going to the sale barn. He's just very interested in what we got going on, and he knows something's up because this stuff's not usually set up, is it, buddy? I'm attempting to show you as much as I can. Unfortunately, as you can probably hear, it is raining. The remnants of the Hurricane Barnacle, or whatever its name is here, which is a good thing as well. It's actually brought us almost 3 inches of rain between yesterday afternoon through today. It's about noon today. So a lot of rain to get in a short amount of time, but we're starting to get dry. Stop. So all this rain is making it to where it's gonna be a little bit worse of a video because I can't keep this camera out here. It is not waterproof. So you're gonna see just the gist of it real quick, and then I'm gonna have you set up somewhere safe where you won't get wet. Now inside of here, this is where all of them are gonna go. Now we also have a Jersey bull calf that he is going to go in here as well. He's going to be in the front, and then everybody else is going to stay in the back half of the trailer. Or I might do it the other way around actually. Either way, the moral of the story being is that everybody's going in this trailer. Now you can see the way we have it set up, they're going to come in here just like on last video. We're going to connect these 2 ends right there. As that, basically once the whole flock is in there, we'll keep making it smaller. They're going to walk through. As they're coming through here, the squeeze chute's actually going to stay open. Matter of fact, may as well do that now. So the squeeze chute itself is going to stay open the whole time. We're not closing that at all. We're not doing anything with the head chute either, hopefully. All we're going to do is simply sort off. So as you can see, the way it's set up, you can pretty well tell that if they're going straight through, today they get their pink slip. If they don't go straight through, they're going to get kicked out into this pasture, and that pasture is just where they're going to hang out for a few minutes until I get everybody through. Once I get everybody through and sorted off and loaded in the trailer, hopefully, I'm trying to use the rain to my advantage. The sheep like to be dry, and that is actually in my advantage today because it's dry in the trailer, so they're going to want to kind of get up in there. And here comes my partner in crime right there running up to us. All right, she's going to help us out and get everybody over here. You guys are going to watch, like I said, from a safe location where you won't get wet. Now because like we said, we have this Jersey bull calf going as well, I'm gonna close this off and I'm hoping to get him separated out, and I'll just leave him in here for a moment until I can kind of get everybody sorted off and figure out what I want to do with them. I would like him to be at the back just because it is easier to get him in than it is to get all the lambs in that have never rode in a trailer. Granted, he hasn't rode in a trailer for about 8 months now, so he might be just as difficult. Now you can see all the sheep out in the distance. They're going to be coming up here shortly, but I got to get this camera out of the rain. This is kind of where you guys are going to have to view from for a little while. You can see we do have a gap in this little chute system we've kind of got set up, but I'm not too worried about that because it's dry inside of this barn, and that's where the sheep are going to want to go. And of course, once they get in here, we'll use Spirit to keep pushing them through. They're going to go all the way through. Once they get through, right, just like last time, I don't know if you saw last video when the first time we used this Lakeland chute system, essentially what's going to happen, they'll get through, we're going to bring this end and that end, we'll bring them together, make a circle, and we'll keep pushing them and getting them closer and closer. Now I do have it set up like this because we also have a Jersey bull calf, and he needs to go to the sale barn as well. However, I can't have him in here with the sheep because he's fine on the pasture, but he's not okay out here. He gets a little wild and starts bullying his way through, and we don't want that. So what's going to happen instead, like I said, we're going to get him out of the way. Everybody's going to come down here. They're going to go through this nice fancy tub. My goodness, I just drew a blank. We're going to get everybody down here. They're going to go through this fancy Lakeland crowding tub, the rest of the chute system. Now the chute system is actually not going to get used today for the most part, unless I have to stop and slow everybody down because I do something silly. What's going to happen is they're going to go all the way through and they're just going to get sorted off. So if they go straight through, you can see that's going to lead them into this trailer, which unfortunately that means that, you know, today's the day they get their pink slip. Now if they go back out to the pasture, that's good for them. They get to stay here and be a breeder, and they'll probably enjoy that. The only thing I think might be a little bit of an issue is that we have hay, I mean, everywhere. This is all baled yesterday, or sorry, day before yesterday, right before it started raining. And so we had to just get it in here and we spread it out. We don't want to stack anything that we just baled. Well, it's dangerous to do it. You could do it, and we have done it before, but we're trying to break that habit because just because we get lucky once doesn't mean we'll get lucky twice. Hopefully though, they'll come straight through and won't cause us any issues, but you'll see here momentarily. We're gonna let you guys watch from in here where it's nice and dry. See you in a bit. All right, we took a quick break. We are about halfway through, maybe just shy of halfway through. We're 47 minutes in, which is kind of unheard of because I'm doing this by myself. The chute system obviously makes that possible, whereas before when we were manhandling, not possible. Even with Spirit's help, it just wouldn't work. So, like I said, halfway through, Moose is already in the trailer in the front where we want him. Everything is going according to plan other than the rain is still going on, which what are you going to do? So I'm going to put you guys on time lapse because the battery did die. That was part of the other reason we stopped, is to grab a charger for this. We are going to put you on time lapse so you can see how it goes though. Well, the rain stopped. We got everybody sorted off here. These guys got to get moved back over to the pasture they belong in, and then we're taking them to take them to the sale. Oh, we are at a total of 1 hour and 54 minutes. So just shy of 2 hours. And yeah, we'd have never been able to do that. Even with 4 people sorting in there, it still took longer than that because you chased them down and didn't have a way to make the panels, or the holding area smaller. So way better, way less work too. Spirit, you ready for a break? Since this is considered a light load, we are going to take the 6.5 and run it to the sale barn. The does a good job. This is probably around 8,000 pounds, maybe 8,500 with all the lambs and the ewes and the 1 Jersey bull in there. So shouldn't be too bad. It's about a 45-minute drive, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Have a blessed week.